Hi everybody, Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop. Today I will be making some large snowflake shaped peppermint hot chocolate bombs. So it's the latest thing all over social media, and what makes mine a little different is that the other ones out there use these mini dome shaped molds and they put them together. So you have about a 1 to 2 inch round ball that you just throw in a mug. Mine are larger. So I happen to have this snowflake mold. You can use any mold you want, providing that you have a big enough mug, and I happen to have a very wide mug here that it will fit into. And you'll see at the very end how I arrange it, so it looks really, really nice. You'll also need for this some melted white chocolate, some melted semi-sweet chocolate, or you can use bittersweet chocolate, whatever you want. Mini marshmallows. I happen to have some crushed up peppermint candies. You can use a candy cane or those little round Star Bright ones and just go over it with a rolling pin, or put it in a blender and chop it up. And then this is instant hot chocolate mix. Now I make my own, but you can buy it. Just buy the higher quality stuff. This is me. I did make this with cocoa powder and other ingredients. But if you don't have the proper recipe to make your own, just go out and buy it. I have some nice thinned out melted white chocolate. If you melt your chocolate and it's too thick, just add a very little bit of some shortening to it. And I'm just going to spoon this in. You only want enough to cover the very bottom. So I'll just have 2 spoonfuls in here, like so. And we're just gonna flop it up and down to try and get it to fill in those edges. It's very important to get those edges in. So I also have a brush, but I'm going to put a little bit more in here because I really think I can do it with, get a little more with the spoon. As I said, you don't want to make it too thick because you want this to be able to melt when you pour this into some hot liquid, preferably some sort of milk. And with this brush, I'm going to just scoop this in through the snowflake sides, like so. Very important to get these edges in here. Now we want this to set. So I am going to put this in the refrigerator for about 15-20 minutes. This is where it's going to look really sloppy, but nobody's going to see this in the final product, so it doesn't matter. So from here, I do want to put some chocolate up around the sides. It takes a little bit of care as well. So I'll just use the spoon just to initially put some in here. We're not filling the whole mold up with this. We just want the sides coated. So I'm going to just quickly spoon this in. Again, it's going to look sloppy. It doesn't matter. You'll see why. But I do want to make sure there's enough chocolate that's going to cover these snowflakes because there's a lot of little nooks and crannies in here. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this and again try and cover these sides with this brush. You'll notice a lot of the chocolate sinking down to the bottom from the sides. It's not a problem at all. From here, I'm going to hold this upside down in a pan. And then I'm going to let this set as well. This is all pretty much set. And any imperfections, if there's some areas that you missed, you can always go back over it with some more chocolate, which I did do that. And then I let that set again as well, just for a short time. I have my mini marshmallows, and I'm really going to pack these. I love marshmallows in my hot cocoa. So I'm going to pack these pretty good. I'm going to take about a spoonful of the instant hot chocolate mix and just pour that on top. You could do this before you put the marshmallows in as well. Doesn't really matter what the order is. You can put as much as you want. And then I'm going to add the crushed up peppermint candy. We're going to fill in the remaining spaces with melted chocolate. Just going to go over again the edges to make sure this is totally filled in. And with the spatula, I just scrape across that excess chocolate off. Let this set, and then we're going to unmold them. When they're unmolded, they look like this. So I have some hot milk. I use almond milk. You can use any milk you want. And the way it works is you just place this on top and let it dissolve, and the chocolate will melt and everything will come out and combine, and you can mix it and it tastes really good. Recipes at my website, cinnamonsweetshoppe.com. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget I'm now on Rumble as well, so you can subscribe to my Rumble channel and see some great videos on both platforms. Have a great day. I'll see you all in my next video.